Hey, this is Mike from Realistic Sustainability. For those of you who have been listening all the way through, chances are you haven't missed a beat. But in case you're wondering, we took a break. And for those of you who wait for new episodes, you definitely know. Last November, life was challenging, not just for me, but for the whole team. It seemed like the perfect storm. Everything kind of hit at once. And remember, realistic sustainability isn't our day job. We do this because we want to. This is a passion project, and everybody who's involved do it just because of the topics. That is why we do the show. So, what happens when life gets hectic? Well, we have to make decisions. A lot of things have changed. Obviously, I'm a full time engineer. I think we discussed in the past, I even got bumped up to a manager, which adds more and more responsibility. Don't forget Kids STEM. STEMnetics is not only in Michigan now, but in LA, out in California. So there's been added responsibilities there. And of course, Dabble, our community center here in Durand, along with all those edible landscape project type things that we do. I have been very busy, but then so is Nick. Nick, as we all know, is a full time chef. He has a business of his own called Tasty Bits. And so much has happened with him, he got busier and busier, making our schedule harder and harder. Rob, Jameson, my loving wife, of course, life has been busy. Both still full time jobs, have their own hobbies. Rob creates and produces the Curated Culture, his own podcast. So it makes it really hard to bounce back and forth. We decided at that time we were just going to kind of shut it down for a little bit. We haven't recorded, we haven't done any of the work. And I'll tell you, it's been tough. This show is one of those things we just love to do. And it's nagged at me in the back of my mind over and over again. But knowing that time was the biggest problem, it was challenging. Well, we decided to do our best to bring it back. There'll be some changes, though. It's not going to just be me and Nick talking about different topics and the occasional person either substituting or rotating in. The bigger problem was getting our timing down. So I've been able to get commitments from Nick, Rob, and Jameson that they can show up on the ones that they either know a lot about or are available. That way, our shows kind of rotate who's in there or not. Of course, we'll start looking for some people to interview and things of that nature, but it should bring a nice new dynamic to what we're doing. Should be, well, entertaining along with educational. The goal is to continuously bring new and interesting content. This whole time since last November that we haven't recorded, I have still been searching for a sustainability show that is, well, kind of like ours. The ones who, yes, can give you the tips and tricks and the DIYs, but also some of the larger scale things, some of the business aspect of sustainability or how sustainability works within our communities. As we all know, I'm all about citizen centric city design. Boy, that's a mouthful. And I just can't find it all in one show. You either get a business show, you get a do it yourself show, but very rarely do we get everything, all topics in one show, which just kept pushing us to do it again. So here we are. The break is over. We're coming back. It's going to be, again, a little different, and we're going to try to release at least two shows a month on the 15th and 30th to kind of help keep the cadence. But there may even be some unscheduled bonuses, kind of like this one. Music will change, some of the production will change. We're really just kind of bringing the show back. We're excited. I hope you're excited. You could hear myself and Nick just like the old days, or maybe all four of us join into one topic. Either way, it's our goal to have some fun while talking about sustainability. Everything from the small things you can do in your home to become more sustainable, the little bit, big bit actions to the large corporate scale or being able to look at businesses with the eye of skepticism when it comes to sustainability. We chat about all of that. Kindness projects, things you can do within your own community, general sustainability projects. We're going to report on all of ours, and hopefully, we'll get to hear about the ones that you've started in your communities. And for those of you who've been listening over the last four seasons, thank you. For those of you who are just starting now, well, thank you. I guess we just really couldn't say thank you enough, but welcome. Welcome to our community, the community where sustainability is the base factor of what we say and do. Hopefully, you're going to enjoy what we've got planned for you. Remember, all the same things apply. If you like this show, share it with a friend or on social media. If you really want to help us out, leave a review on iTunes and or Spotify. Both of those now have a place where you can do that, and it does help the shows a lot when you do it. If you see something on Facebook or you see something on social media, comment. All these little things very much help us. So, thank you all. We appreciate it. We're excited to be back, and hopefully, you'll enjoy it too. Thanks again, and we'll see you twice a month.